Did you get a notification that I was live? I was live. I was live. I was live. Ow! Everybody, welcome in. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday at about 5:45. I am Wes. I am going to be working on the LAPStick program. Actually, I'm going to be cutting clips from last Sunday's LAPStick. LAPStick is our live animation and puppetry. I guess I'd call it a variety show. I don't really even know. We have multiple segments. The Alien Reports, the Karen Show, the Bud Zone. There's always a vignette from the Art of Floundering podcast. All of it's live. All of it's live except for the minute in between segments for us to change characters and different things along those lines. But that's Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And what I'm going to be doing today, because yesterday I couldn't get any work done. Yesterday I was beat. I went through, I watched the thing and everything. I'm working over here in Premiere Pro, and I'm going to be cutting clips from the actual show. I've already cut 4 and uploaded those today, but I figure I'll get some time in today, go ahead and get more of those cut, get that put on out, and see if I can't. I had a couple that went, 1.4, 1.5K last week, but it wasn't until I'd done it for 3 times or so. So that's one thing with shorts. You've got to kind of be consistent. And doing the show on Sundays, the way things are going, I'm having a difficult time getting consistent with it. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to spend a couple hours cutting enough clips for the next 4 or 5 days, enough shorts to go ahead and schedule them, get all those things underway, so then tomorrow I can just start working on new stuff for Sunday's show. Because I said last week wasn't productive, and yesterday wasn't productive, so we'll see. Peace and love, Bud Files in the house. Bud Files, you need to enter that contest, the Karen VP contest. And everybody out there, if you're watching on the replay too, until October 31st, 2023. We are holding a hashtag Karen VP Hunt contest. Our Karen character is running for president in 2024, and we're trying to find a vice president. And so we're holding this contest that you can submit until then. It's on the Rich New Design page. You can find the video, but basically it's you making a video of yourself or whatever character or puppet or whatever it is you want to use. Saying why you would help Karen make the customer right again, because that is Karen's shtick. She is the customer. The customer is always right, and she is running for president in 2024. That is what she's doing. And so you create a video. You put hashtag Karen Karen VP Hunt in the title or the description, so it'll show up in a search. And also tag at LAPStick, LAPStick. We have that channel as well. Not much goes on over there, but we do have that. I will be uploading these shorts over there as well once I get to that point in the process. Let me go ahead and swap this around here, and I will go ahead and start working on. Now, what I had done, I'd already made 4 of them, and I don't know if you can see from the title. This was the last one I had done. This Magical Nights. It's just a 12-second or so. Peace and love to everybody. I hope everybody's having one of those what are they, magical? We'll say magical nights, because I got nothing. I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling pretty good. So peace and love to everybody. I took this and I have it set on repeat because I like to see. That's the way they're going to show up on YouTube. When it gets to the end, it's going to start over. So it's always good to preview to see how that transition is. Sometimes they work better than others. Some people actually set up the ending to where it leads into the beginning, and you're not sure that it just started over. So it leads to longer watch times, over 100% view time, and that helps the algorithm say, hey, put this thing out. Because I do notice that the ones that people stay on, if they stay on them longer, if they watch a larger percentage of the video, they put it out more. It's just how it works. So what I had done is I had that last one I had done, I had right clicked on it and chose to duplicate, and then you can see here, I'll bring it back in. This was the duplicated one, and all I've done is I've extended out the movie further on the timeline so I can see what came next in the show, and I kind of already know what I'm going to use at this point. But
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good friend if he's ready. Just shake something.
okay, that's pretty much where I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm looking at this. I figure out where these start and stop points are based on the audio. I know, you know, in between, you can tell where the in between is.
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good.
So I'm just gonna start right there. I'm going to cut this. Now, I am going to have to do more work with this because I've got another character that comes into the shot. And so I'm going to switch to a two-shot when that happens, to where I have my character and the other character that enters in show up. So this will be unique in the fact that it will have a cut in it. A lot of these I just place them where they're going, and then put them on, and it isn't really an issue whether or not I have any cuts. But I do have multiple layers on those. Okay, I'm going to right click and choose to ripple delete that, and let's see where I want this to end.
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good friend if he's ready. Just shake something. Oh, I didn't need to see that. I did. Put that back down. Put that back down. Everybody, I want you to all put your hands together for my good friend. Sacrilegious, come. Everybody, it's sacrilegious, come. Oh, this.
Okay, I'll go right to there. And I think I'm going to end it right there. I'll go ahead and grab the top, which is my LAPStick. The thing that's up on the top of it is an essential graphic that has the image and has the other pieces in it. Delete this off the end, and I just want to hear the loop. Like I mentioned, they all loop, so I'm just going to see how it sounds when it loops.
Oh, this. I'm gonna go ahead.
That kind of worked. It wasn't noticeable, and I'm going to call it "Put That Away," because that's where the joke is. I didn't need to see that. Put that away. I'm going to rename this, so I just look at it over in the panel. Shorts underscore. Put that away. All right. And
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good friend if he's ready. Just shake something. Oh, I didn't need to see that. I did. Put that back down. Put that back down. Everybody, I want you to all put your hands together for my good friend.
okay, it should be about this time that the screen shows up. I'm going to go ahead and move my essential graphics up a layer, and honestly, I'm going to go ahead and gain myself some space right now because and bring it up several layers, because I know I'm going to end up having 2, 3, even 4 different copies of this image, but only the part that I need, the other cameras, so that I can stack them over top of each other in the layout. So I'm going to go ahead and raise that up, and I'm going to hold down the Alt key and drag it, so I've got 2 copies of it now. Let me come over here, and this copy here, the one that's on top, let me go ahead and let me reset the scaling on it. And let's reset the position. Alright, you can see the other character has shown up. So I've got to go ahead and see when that camera shows up, because I don't want to... Okay, I think there. 1 frame up. This frame is where I want the cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I didn't need to cut them both. But the reason I'm well, no, I do need to cut them both. To start with, this one on top, I'm going to get rid of the beginning there. So I've got that out of the way. And then, so it stays at this, and then on the next shot is where it's going to go to a 2 shot.
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good friend if he's ready. Just shake something. Oh, I didn't need to see that. I did. Put that back down. Put that back down. Everybody, I want you to all put your hands together for my good friend.
Okay, and so it will cut to this, and that camera is there. So let me, the top one, I'll turn off this bottom layer so you can see what we're looking at here. I'll turn off the bottom layer, which was the Steve layer. This is the whole image, and what I want is I want the second camera. I want the this other camera over here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to increase this a bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop. I'm going to use the crop tool. Steve Pumphrey, peace and love, Steve. I'm going to use the crop tool to go ahead and let me find my effects window. I'm going to add a crop. And using that crop, did I actually add it to it? I thought I did. Let me double click it again. No, I didn't. Okay, the percentage on the top, that's going to cut, oh, that's the left. Now the top. And now the right, which should only be like 2% or something. Oh, I didn't want that much taken. Right about there. And the bottom, right about there. Okay, and then I position where I want it to be. Bring it down to here. Now let me turn this other layer back on. See, I could leave it like that. I could leave Steve big, because that way it just pops that other thing on there. Oh, I see this, hello to Steve, hello to Sarah, hello to Sarah, hello Allie, cheers, Allie. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I guess it's Tuesday. All right, where are we here? So I could just have him pop up that way. And to be honest, because he's against a green screen, I can actually probably just pull back the, I could put him against any background I want. But let me get back over to Premiere Pro. And so I've got both of these. I'm going to increase his size a bit. Center it some. I may go ahead and just leave it like that. Let's see how this looks. Although not having him move may actually throw things up.
I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to my good friend if he's ready. Just shake something. Oh, I didn't need to see that. Put that back down. Put that back down. Everybody, I want you to all put your hands together for my good friend. Sacrilegious, come. Everybody, it's sacrilegious, come. Oh, this.
That might just be good enough. Put that away. I'm going to leave that as is. I don't need anything underneath it because I've got the full thing going on underneath it, and that will. So I don't need to have the background. I'm trying to think about the background if I have to have that. Virginia Woolf, I see Virginia Woolf out there. So far, Virginia Woolf's in the lead on the VP Hunt contest. So far, that I just got to say, and you know that comes from being the only one that's actually entered. I know Falcro's going to enter. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to talk pole vault into entry. We'll see outside of that, but I figure the final game will between the three of you when we have the debating gamer. You know, we'll see. But you're definitely in the lead. And there's points for being first. You are going to have favored points, I have to mention. And you had Mount Craw in there. You're not going to go wrong having Mount Craw in there. That was just a thing of beauty. Okay, so I think this is actually done. I think this one is actually done. I've renamed it. I've got the 2 layers. It seems to look okay there. I'm actually going to bring him up just a skosh. There, just a skosh. I'm using skosh now. That works. Now I'm going to export. and it's going to make it in the Shorts 11 directory. Put that away. Everything is set up. I click on export, and here is the 5th. It's just desire. I don't know that it's talent so much as desire. I have fun making people laugh. I have fun doing this, and so it just goes. And I found this ensemble of super talented and fun people. Uh, uh, the Allie out there is just so. Allie is. I love her. She is so motivated, and that makes me motivated. I just feel so good because it's like, yeah, this is fun to work on, isn't it? This is a good time to do. And so it's great watching that. It's great watching that happen. Oh, Sarah, I didn't. I did not. I didn't. I'm over here looking at this other thing. Let me give you a shimmy. Super sticker. I got that's like on a Friday. You have my gratitude. You have my gratitude. And you will be thrown in and tagged in the next episode of LAPStick. I try to make sure until I get other things really going and all that. I try to make sure that I do list the people that have done things to support the program and everything. I try to at least list them in the next week's LAPStick and everything along those lines. Try to bring the laughs. That's what because it's really the only thing that gets me through my day. I mean, I love my kids. My kids are great. My kids are fantastic. My kids have the ability to make me laugh, and I think that's important. But no, oh man, I am masking so much with all this comedy. This is one of those. I saw someone post a meme today. It was from the movie The Money Pit with Tom Hanks and Shelley. What was her name? She was from Cheers. From Cheers. Shelley Long. Shelley Long. And the tub falls through the floor in the movie, and Tom Hanks is just looking down at it, and he's just hysterically laughing. And I understand that laugh so well. I understand that so well. It's just when you're trying to get through, your day, and you gotta laugh, because otherwise, what do you do? What do? You break down? You just fall to your knees and go, "Oh my God, I can't take this any." Now, if you can laugh at it, you're gonna at least be laughing when the end comes. Or at least that's my theory. I might start a show. Here's my theory. This is what I think about it. And just, that way I'm not doing all this video editing. I can actually just have some fun and just talk bullshit. Although this show is the most fun. This show is the most fun. Laugh and break down. I tell you, Ellie, if you only knew. If you only knew the soul crushing feeling at times. But hey, we all have our thing. So now that I've got one done, I'm gonna be smart, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna click save, because I have forgotten to click save way too many times. I tell you that Money Pit is a great movie. It is such a good. And I saw that meme earlier today, and I felt that meme. It was just, I do just want to hysterically laugh sometimes. And it would disturb people. It just certainly would disturb people. I'm coming over here to my project. Ooh, the project. You looking at doing comedy on Tuesdays? Comedy is fun. Comedy, if you can make people laugh, I tell you that, it gets me by. It gets me by. My kids, I can't remember what it was. I was getting them some apple juice and some stuff earlier today, and I said something about, well, that's, sometimes that's how you deal with depression. That's what I do. And the little one says, you get depressed? I said, yeah, everybody has depression at times. Everybody has and she said, you're just always the laughing guy. You're just always happy. I said, well, that's how I handle depression. I'm trying to laugh through it and everything. I said, you find a way that works. That's what you do. And, so, hey, everybody out there, look, it's the Falcro. It's the Falcro. Peace and love. Peace and love. And, waiting on that, wanting to see that entry. Want to see that entry, Richard. Oh, that sounds dirty. That could be taken dirty. I want to see that entry. Let me see that entry. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this project. I'm right clicking on it and I'm choosing to duplicate. I'm opening the new one, the duplicate of what I just did. Because it's already got the two of them set up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just grab both of them. Because I grabbed both to keep them in sync. Because they're the same video, just one's cropped and one's not. So I'm not sure what is getting ready to, transpire here. It's whatever our opening lines are, but I'm just going through to see what might make decent shorts, and just trying to utilize and do this with your live streams. If you're doing live streams, go in and find those little moments, find those moments of interest, moments where people laughed, something along those lines, and pull those out as long as they're under a minute. Put them out as shorts. Produce shorts out of those and use that content in more than one way. Shorts are a good way to bring in new subs and things along those lines. I'm dancing. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Sacrilegious Come and Steve had to say here.
Oh, I'm feeling good, my friend. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about myself. Feeling carefree. One of those kind of days. One of those kind of days. One ball bagel. Look out there.
Okay, now there is an issue. I can't see One Ball Bagels. I can't see her, and this I think is going to be something I'm going to end up using. One Ball Bagel left a comment, so I'm going to come to the large one here, which is Steve, and I'm going to shrink it down a bit so that the comment, so that I can see that the comment is going to be able to be read. Probe us with your welcomes. Yes. I'll come a little bit smaller there. And so I've got that. And I don't like that at all. And I might end up making 3. This might be where I end up making 3 copies. The shorts, I want to get more creative. I want to get more creative with the shorts and actually be recording with the characters and all that. But I'll easily be able to pull 40 out of our show. That's the thing. If you're just, because it doesn't have to be a huge laugh. It doesn't have, more than anything, the wackier my stuff can be out there in shorts. And to be honest, if you want to know how to make it with shorts, I'm not the guy to talk to, because I know that if I put out, I have so many cats outside. If I just filmed these cats and started putting cat videos up, I could end up having decent numbers and probably getting people in. But those subs are not all going to be necessarily fans of the stuff that I do, and so I'm foregoing the popularity and going with, oh well, this is the easiest route. I'm wanting to, I am using this to where if somebody watches one of my shorts and they click subscribe off of that, I'm pretty sure they're going to enjoy LAPStick when they see it. I'm pretty sure they're already, because I get a lot of dislikes. People dislike my stuff, and I totally get that. Mine is not for everybody, and nobody should feel bad if people don't like, because nobody has universe. How bland must you be to have universal appeal? I wouldn't want that. So I get plenty of dislikes, but I feel as though with the shorts I do produce, I have a pre-qualified sub then. Oh, this person, they'll be into what we're doing. And that's why I stick with just using the source material that we're working with. So my shorts match up with the content, if you will. I think all the time of going another route to try to draw in the 20 or 30 a day subs and all that, but I want the people to like it. I want them to like it. Video editing. The one that I would suggest, although there's others, but DaVinci Resolve is a good free one. If you're and the thing is, once you learn one of these, I use Premiere Pro. Now Premiere Pro, I think you can get a $10 a month subscription to Premiere Pro, but DaVinci Resolve is free, or at least they have a free version that does the things that Premiere Pro does. I use Premiere Pro because I also use Adobe's Character Animator. I use their After Effects program. I use Audition. I use so many of these other pieces, Photoshop, that are all interwoven, and so it makes my workflow faster when I am working on bigger things. But if you're just looking to do video editing, DaVinci Resolve is a good place to start, and we may end up, because I know the Jay Jordan has to get his setup going again, his laptop. And once he gets that going, we need to get him doing video editing with DaVinci Resolve. We used it to put together a video of all his reps that he has played during his live streams. So, and DaVinci Resolve, we did a couple of, they weren't really tutorials. They were me showing him, but there are a lot of tutorials for DaVinci Resolve, and there's, under 4 minutes. You don't have to watch a live to learn a lot of that. There's so many good resources out there that in 4 minutes you'll learn the pieces you need, and that's the thing to think about with video editing. What is it you need, and then look for something that gives you those steps. Don't try to learn everything in one of these programs because that's overwhelming. It's a step at a time. Take it a step at a time, and before you know it, you've gotten to where you know all the different things that you need to produce stuff, and maybe if something else comes along, you'll know the resources to go look up, okay, how exactly would I do that, and just make it happen. Because none of it is rocket science. None of it is rocket science. It's clicking a mouse. It's clicking a mouse more than anything. What do we got here? What do we got here, Joshua? Stop playing. I have no idea what this is. Hey, it looks really interesting. Let me get over there. Let me get over there so I can see it. You're looking for someone, Joshua. Oh, that's terrible. I hope all that. Pinnacle. I have used Pinnacle years ago. Back in 2004, 2005, I think it was. I was using their software as part of a montage of software to put together my first things. Oh, Josh is it? Oh, I hate to have to do this. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work for my chat. I'm sorry. That just doesn't work for my chat. I don't know what your issue is out there, Josh. I want you to be happy, Josh. I want you to find happiness, but whatever you're typing out there is meaningless to me. I've got to say it. I wish you the best though, and I hope whatever you were ranting about, you're able to resolve. You seem like you got problems, but hey, that's me. That's just me. All right, let's see what this next. I think I'm gonna use the joke off of One Ball Bagel. So I've made that large enough to where it can be seen. I'm gonna take and I'm gonna duplicate. That's the wrong one to duplicate. Control Z. I'm gonna duplicate the one up here. Hold on to it. Hold that Alt key. And so this one I've got up top now. I'm going to move it all the way up. I may actually shrink it just a little bit more. Move it over here. Bring it on up. Let me see where that lies. And I'm gonna crop. Let me come over here to the crop. Because I don't need the bottom. I'm gonna have the bottom on a third layer. So I'm gonna crop to there. I'm gonna bring and crop the top of it off of him to there. I'm gonna bring him on up to there. I'm gonna bring SC on up right below him, and then we've got this comment down here from One Ball Bagel that I'm bringing up right there. That's, let me go back to one of these which has something on the top. I think this one here. I'm going to throw a crop on it as well, because I'll end up using the crop with all of these. But I just want to get rid of that part on the top that was in the way. All right. Now he knows what not to do. That's Pork Spike Protein. Hey, hey. Peace and love. Peace and love out there. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one. I'm just making some shorts off of last week's LAPStick. I'm gonna move this up just a bit more to put that right below it. Bring Sacrilegious Calm again up a little bit. And bring up the One Ball Bagel comment more. And now let me actually see where this One Ball Bagel joke's going to be, so I can figure out where to cut this. You know, I'm going to have to start working out with him. The Jay Jordan. I'm going to have to. It's time for me to lose some weight. It's time for me to start doing push-ups again. I've had such a depressing year. I've had and it was supposed to be a good year. I mean, it is good creatively in some ways, but I've got to start working out. And to be honest, the Jay Jordan, I mean, that he is inspiring. But Anthony over at Unidentified S4, Anthony just started working out. He got tired of not being in shape. And I saw him start working out, and I thought, you know, hot damn, if Anthony's doing this, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. So it's sad. I'm just such good friends with Jordan. He's just so awesome and means so much to me. Yet it's never been because he's just pumping it out, and I'm gonna drink my coffee. How's that gonna work? I haven't been inspired at all. I'm more inspired musically by him because he and I'll do those freestyles and everything. But he is awesome, and I'm pretty sure. And he's doing lives, I think, on Fridays and Sundays now. I believe Fridays and Sundays are his live workouts. But he's uploading stuff all throughout the week and everything. All right, let me see if I can find where I'm going to have this go, because it's going to be the One Ball Bagel comment.
Oh, I'm feeling good, my friend. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about myself. Feeling carefree. You know, one of those kind of days. One of those kind of days.
Yeah.
One Ball Bagel.
Okay, I think right there where it says One Ball Bagel. I'm going to zoom in so I can find where it is in between the
One Ball Bagel.
Right there. I'm going to select all of these. Control K to make a cut. I also want to select, holding down the shift, select those back there. And now I'm going to right click on those and say ripple delete. Everything's popped back to the beginning.
One Ball Bagel. Look out there. Probe us with your welcomes. probe us.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
she's asking for it. I love it when they ask for it. And that one's a cutie. That one's. I mean, I'm not gonna say that because you know
Respectively
her
a
old man gets
gold.
really upset when you say stuff like,
Oh yeah.
"Oh man,
Respective.
let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's have
Yeah,
some
man.
fun. Let's have some
Yeah.
fun."
Now, one Paul Bagel. She's Troy and Bagel at I Love Weed Live. And so it was, and I know Troy, anytime it's, no, I'm not sure, and I'm not, he gets jealous. And so I was making those jokes just for his benefit since he was there. That helps with the motivation. You can get on a bike and follow Oscar all up a mountain.
Yeah, because you know
Respectively
her
a
old man
gold.
gets really upset when you say stuff like,
Oh yeah.
"Oh man,
Respective.
let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's have
Yeah,
some
man.
fun. Let's have some
Yeah.
fun." You know, it's not like I'm telling him he doesn't have to be there. I want him there. I want him there. I think I need him to be a part of it. But I digress again.
And there we go. But I digress again. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit longer. This is going to end up being a 30-second shot. Go ahead and Control K. Highlight these that are on the end, and I think that I've got to cut this back to here. And now there was one spot. Once the message goes away, what I want to do, I don't want that bottom one to actually change. I don't want it to change. So I want to do a hold frame, because if I come out here, it has disappeared. So I'm actually going to come back to where it's at. Oh, and I don't want to do it because it's on the audio one. See, if I did the hold frame on that one, the audio would be held as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fourth copy. And that fourth copy, which is the one above, that one I am going to add a hold frame segment. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Add frame hold.
When you say stuff like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
man,
Respective.
let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun." You know, it's not like I'm telling him he doesn't have to be there. I want him.
Because I didn't want it to disappear. I want it to just stay up there the whole time, because it looks screwy with Steve's body underneath it. So this one, I'm going to call it One Ball Bagel. That's what I'll call it. Reveal the sequence in project. I'm going to rename it. Shorts underscore. I'll just call it One Ball. We make another joke about One Ball later on, and I'll want to use it too. And like I did the others, I've got it set to repeat, so I just want to see how the end sounds going back into the beginning.
Him there. I think I want him there. I think I need him to be a part of it. One Ball Bagel. Look out there.
Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. So now I come over here to export. It's already set up for everything that I need because I'm doing these all the same. Click on export, and there is another short. So I've got to try to get a whole bunch of these shorts put up there and everything. Oh, feeling good. Oh, had a great weekend. Everybody that was at that Shine Fest, that was so much fun on Saturday. And then LAPStick. LAPStick went great. I think that might have been, and Allie's probably doing something else right now. LAPStick, the energy that she brought, that alien character that she brought in, Azura, I was so jazzed off of that character. That was just so much fun. I have thought about having those characters, having Azura, having all of them hosting like America's Got Talent, have the three aliens, SC, Azura, and Steve, have them hosting something like that. I thought that might be interesting. Okay, so now I've got One Ball. I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to open this up. What have I forgotten to do? Save my work. Oh man, I am so bad about that too. Save. There we go. I have saved the work. Shinefest was. I mean, wasn't that great? That was just I had so much fun. Everybody did so good. The chat, there was a good crowd. There was a good crowd, and they were all up for it, and that's what makes it fun. If you have a good crowd out there that's all having fun with it, we I loved it. I love being in those shows. Whenever Gary puts on one of those shows, I hope he asks if I'll be a part of it. Because and it's like, well, just throw me in where you feel you need a break. You know what I'm gonna bring. You know what I'm gonna do. Throw me in at a time when you feel like, okay, and now it'd be good to have this go in this direction for the show. Because I know I'm not the normal thing that you have on that. I'm much more there for the much more there for the comedy relief and everything else and having fun. So I do hope that I do hope I get asked again. Okay, I am gonna. So I duplicated. I've opened up this copy now, and I'm gonna extend to see what else. But I'm not gonna bother with this layer with the frame hold. I am gonna get rid of it because I don't need it at least not for now. And I'm going to go ahead and grab all three of these, and I'm going to pull them all out. It was a rough one for me. It was a rough one for me, but I had fun. Everybody, I stayed up. We ended up watching the whole thing, and then I went live. I think at about 3 o'clock in the morning, to do the parts for LAPStick, because I still hadn't done any of the work, and that's why I had to leave early from. Well, no, that's why it was the week before that I had to leave early, but I hadn't done any work for LAPStick, so I had to record all those wizard parts last week.
But I digress again, my friend. What are you up to? What are you up to today?
Well, I tried. My phone's still missing, so I tried getting a hold of Taylor Swift, and she's been dodging my calls left and right.
Okay, it stopped and started over because the restart was set. It shouldn't do that, and that's a bug. But it's nothing that isn't just a problem here.
She's been dodging my calls left and right. I haven't seen I haven't seen the kid, or I don't know what's going on with that. But
It was an ugly kid too, dude. I mean, you see, it had like no face. It was weird. It was the really ugly kid.
Oh yeah,
that's.
Yeah, it was,
I figured it gets some of her genes, but no, the really ugly kid.
Yeah, no, I blame that on my dad.
No.
See, that I think is where the comedy is. Let's see how much of this.
And she's been dodging my calls.
Okay, I want to hear him talk about the Taylor Swift. Peace and love, Khadijah. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And everybody out there, you can type hashtag awesome in the chat to drop your links to get connected to one another. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Oh, you're there in PA. Oh, I've been seeing that with that fugitive. He got a rifle out of someone's garage, and whoever the homeowner was took a shot at him. You guys, I'm shocked. That it's like 13 days. How has this guy been in this area and still at large? And is it like, are Andy and Barney out? Are they the ones looking? Is there like no one else that's actually making an effort? Shouldn't there be like a crowd of people actually looking? They're picking him up on cameras everywhere. I mean, he's able to get around. And he's a dangerous loon. From what I hear, he was. I know he just keeps slipping through. I don't see how that happens. I don't see how that's going on. It seems a little bit out there. All right, let me see where he talks about Taylor Swift.
I tried getting a hold of Taylor Swift, and
I think that's where I'm going to start.
I tried getting a hold of
because he talks about the Taylor Swift and the baby, although Although the funny really starts when that's an ugly baby. The funny really starts when it's an ugly baby. I don't believe so. Lord Spike, I don't believe so. He's not very tall. He's not very tall. May only be. I could be wrong, but he may be under 5 feet. He may be under 5 feet. Yes, yes. That was the thing, because the story that I had heard, they were saying there's all sorts of brush and fields with tall grass, which are much easier to hide in when you're only 5 feet tall. And I thought, damn, he's only 5 feet tall. That until that was days into it when I heard that, and it was like, oh, I hadn't imagined that. When you think killer, the first thing you're thinking is not 5 feet tall. You're picturing a larger person, I think. Okay, I'm going to hit Control K. I'm going to right click and I am going to ripple delete. I don't believe I need to see that bottom part, and I believe I can take him and I can move him down, and I can take Steve and I can increase the size on him and position him where I want him. Bring this on down. Now it's got this empty space in the bottom, and let me go to my assets folder here in a folder actually called My Stuff, Assets, Clips. I've got this thing. Unlink. Get rid of the audio track. I'm going to pop that up one. And I'm going to slide this here. And now you see I've got a background underneath it. So this gives me some sort of space thing, some sort of feel out there. I'd seen the shimmying up the walls. I had seen the shimmying up the walls thing. I saw a video of that. It's just wild. It's just wild. All right, let me see where I'm gonna have this.
I tried getting a hold of Taylor Swift, and she's been dodging my calls left and right. I haven't seen the I haven't seen the kid, or I don't know what's going on with that. But
it's an ugly kid too, dude. I mean, you see, it had like no face. It was weird. It was the really ugly kid.
Oh yeah,
it was, I think it gets some of her genes, but no, the really ugly kid.
Yeah, no, I blame that on my dad.
Oh.
Yeah,
I blame that on my dad. I'm just going to end it at the I blame that on my dad. Let me zoom in to where I can see where that audio track is. I select all these tracks. I hit Control K. I then select all these again, hit that delete, and I believe I'm going to turn on the repeat so I can hear it when it restarts at the 30-second mark or so.
Oh, the really ugly kid.
Yeah, no, I blame that on my dad. I tried getting a hold of Taylor Swift, and she's been dodging my calls.
It sounded fine. I didn't hear any jumps in between. So I'm going to reveal it over here in the project. I'm going to rename it to shorts_ugly kid. And now ugly kid, I'm going to come over here to export. Everything is all set up properly, and I'm going to export them. So there is another one. Yeah, that was, I loved his response there with the, I blame that on my dad. It just kind of went good. I went with the ugly kid, to blame it on the dad. I think he goes into him having a balloon face, something along those lines. But I try not to, you really have to have a pace going that's going to be strong to put something up that's over 30 seconds, even over 20 seconds, that people are going to bother watching. they've got to really be into whatever it is. So they've got to be kind of mesmerized, or you have that wait till the end kind of thing, or something along those lines. But, like I say, I just try to put up, some basic standard things here so that whoever comes out, well, if they end up hitting subscribe, I know there's somebody that likes our stuff. And I kind of like people finding it that way. That way, they're not hitting subscribe. If I go over to, let's say I go over to Tuber Chat, which is a great place to go if you're looking to get more subs. Tuber Chat. You go over there and you're going to pick up 10, 15 subs. You can end up easily getting that many during one of the 2-hour sessions there, getting connected to other people. And they come and connect to you. But the problem is, well, then they see what you do. And, mine, like I say, my stuff is not for everybody. And that's not to say anything bad about people that judge it to be bad. I don't want anybody upset or anything along those lines. Okay, I want to close other timeline panels just so I've got this one. And the thing I forgot to do, I'm going to save. I rarely sub. I watch a lot of shorts. It is a killing time thing going through and hitting shorts, and I do find some that I'm interested. It could be anything disconnected from what I'm necessarily doing, but it's gotta end up being something that I'm really interested in for me to bother to hit subscribe. I don't even hit like or dislike. I never hit dislike. I never friggin' hit dislike on anything. I'm not I feel the need to dislike. I understand. I can just do this. I can just scroll on without showing any upset. That's not normal. Other people don't do that. Other people, they go ahead and they say dislike, and it's annoying. All right. So now I've duplicated the one that I just did. I'm going to copy these three, because again, this bottom layer, that is that background color that you see at the bottom underneath of SC in the short. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it, Lord Spike? What's going on with the people that do? What is the motivation behind? I had one I put out today that is nothing but peace and love. I hope everybody's day is what do you call it? Magical, something like that. That's all it says. It's not even controversial. It's not anything. It's getting dislikes. What kind of person does that? What kind of person? How is your life if you're going through and the cartoon says, oh, peace and love, have a magical time, and you got to hit dislike? It's like, what kind of prick can you be?
Oh. Yeah, that's always the case.
He had a face like a balloon. Just like no defining features whatsoever.
Oh man, some women are into that.
Some women are into that.
That's terrible. Well, you haven't been able to get a hold of her. No, that's no good.
But the teacher lady saw me on your show, and she gave me a call after. We had I don't know what you want to call it, but we fucked.
That's gonna be the clip right there. That's gonna be the clip. Because we did have teacher lady. I do have a photo I made with him, but I don't want to put that into the short. And I think it just comes to the we fucked.
Now you're talking about teacher.
Yeah, this
teacher lady here.
Brought up the teacher lady. I just want to come to him saying that. I'm going to select all of it. I'm going to hit Control K. I'm going to select all these at the end. Delete. Come back here. Now his level is not that loud. I'm going to go to my track mixer. And I want to add, I've already got a vocal enhancer on there. I'm going to add multiband compressor on this, and I'm going to set it to the broadcast level, but I'm going to come down -4 for harshness, and let's see if this helps the levels, because his mic level is not as loud as mine.
The teacher lady saw me on your show, and
That's much better.
she gave me a call after. We had I don't know what you want to call it, but we fucked. The teacher lady saw me.
There we go. Now, I don't want to name it We Fucked, because I'm sure that'll trigger something with the algorithm when the name is that. Reveal sequence in project. Teacher lady. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to rename this to Shorts. Teacher lady. And I'm going to export this. Teacher lady. Export. Slam it on out there. And then I'm going to hit save. How many have I actually gotten done? This is actually turning out to be. Okay, I got another 4. This is 4 additional. So I had 4 earlier today that I uploaded. Then I'm gonna look real quick, because yeah, they're not putting any of them out. They're not putting any of those out. I think 47. They put one of them 47 times. The next one 27. They don't give a crap about those shorts that I put out. And I'm gonna look. The magical nights, the magical It's Got a Dislike. The others actually don't. I'm surprised. Okay, let me get back over here. Get back onto Premiere Pro. So that's 4 of them. I could go ahead and upload all of these, I suppose. But I'm gonna keep making some, because I'll probably upload these 4 today, this evening. Usually I can get, there's a time in the evening that they'll put them out, there's a time in the middle of the night sometimes they'll put them out, and then in the mornings. I have not found any just solid answer, but again, it may be because there are certain days that I don't put out shorts. I put them out like 4 or 5 days, and then I'm working on other stuff and I don't have any shorts to go. And that is another reason why I'm hoping with this that I can actually get more of these put together. So here is the one. I'm going to duplicate it here in the project. Open up the duplicate. Go ahead and grab the copies and slide them on out there. And then I'm going to listen and see where the next short's going to be.
Now you're talking about teacher lady here?
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about teacher lady?
Oh.
She looks like she'd his sandwich afterwards. It looks like or is she like nurses? They're really freaks, like really into it freaks.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to. It's not polite to kiss and tell her anything, but she got skills, respectively, of course.
She got skills respectively. Then, hey, I like the way you turn the phrase there, my friend.
Okay, I think that she's got skills respectively. I think there is somewhere that I'm going to pull another one here, because again, these don't have to be hilarious. All I want is something that's got a puppet and a cartoon talking about something adult, and clearly, oh, this is a adult humor kind of thing. That's all I'm going for, is an indication of that. If I get that across to whoever it is, they may be interested in seeing it.
Is she like nurses? They're really freaks. Like, or is she like nurses? They're really freaks. Like, really into it freaks.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to.
I think I'll start with the issue like nurses, because I want to have a little bit of lead in. Let's see, is this the spot?
Is she like nurses? They're really freaks. Like, really into it freaks.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to. It's not.
I don't know. I don't know that I want to make the nurses joke, because this other one, I might make 2. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make 2 of these.
It looks like his a sandwich afterwards. It looks like or is she like nurses? You know, they're really freaks, like really into it freaks.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to.
Like really into it freaks.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't want to.
Let's go start here. Or no, here.
I don't want to. It's not polite to kiss and tell.
I'm just gonna start there. I'm gonna start there with the kiss and tell. I'm skipping the nurse joke. Right click here, ripple delete. Cuts all those, pulls them back to the beginning.
I don't want to. It's not polite to kiss and tell her anything, but she got skills, respectively, of course. Yeah.
She got skills respectively. Then, hey, I like the way you turn the phrase there, my friend. She's got skills respectively. That is nice. That is. Hey, look out there, Susie.
Okay, I think that's gonna.
Hey, I like the way you turn the phrase there, my friend. She's got skills respectively.
I think right there is where I'm gonna end it. Get rid of this out on the end. Grab both of these, which are the video background and the other thing. And I'm going to actually pull SC down a bit. I'm going to pull him down a bit, and I'm going to take the crop on Steve, on the bottom crop, and I'm going to make it smaller so he's got a little bit more room. There we go. Because I don't have anything on the bottom I need to show.
I don't want to, it's not polite to kiss and tell her anything, but she got skills, respectively, of course. Yeah.
She got skills respectively. Then, hey, I like the way you turn the phrase there, my friend. She's got skills respectively.
I don't want to,
That works. I'm going to call this She Got Skills. Let me reveal it in the project. Go here to rename it. Shorts _ She Got Skills. Select it here. Come up here to export. Everything's already set up. Click on export. And this is the 5th one. And I've been taking my time at this, but I've been going for an hour. But I probably haven't really worked but a half hour, maybe 35 minutes. But and these earlier today, I probably put about 30 minutes in, and I got 4 of them. So in all, out of the first, this can't be but the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the show, I've got 10 shorts. So, you can end up, utilize your lives, pull out of those. I may pull the segment where we have the alien report. I may pull the one with Azura. It was just so good. I may pull that whole segment and make a video, probably an 8 to 10 minute video, because I think we had at least that long with her. But go ahead and make the show out of it and upload it as content, because it was just that good. It was just that good. Yes, and I've actually been singing your praises, Allie. Talking about how that Azura character is just, it is everything. I want Azura and SC and Steve to host an America's Got Talent. The 3 of them need to be doing something. The 3 of them are hilarious. I see them as a, what do we put them in? Now that there's 3, they can be a news team. You get what I'm saying? They could actually be a news team and have their weekly news, their 2020 kind of show or something along those lines. You blew it out of the park. You blew it out of the park with that character. That was just so good. And then the other one, GamPro is here. Oh, you guys are awesome. I've been telling everybody here just how awesome you guys are. Oh, and this is the She's Got Skills.
Well, it's not polite to kiss and tell her anything, but she got skills, respectively, of course.
She got skills respectively. Then, hey, I like the way you turn the phrase there, my friend. She got skills respectively.
I don't want to.
I think that'll make a fun short. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. But so did I actually export that? Let me look. She got skills. It's there. So I right click on it. Well, no. First let me save. And now I want to right click on this thing and I want to duplicate it. And I open up the duplicate. I go ahead and grab the 3. Again, I've got 3 layers of the same video. Only one of them has the audio on it. But that way I can place these where I want them. Let's listen in and find the next spot that I want to pull for a 10 to 30.
That is nice. That is. Hey, look out there, Susie. Susie tried.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you after the show. Okay.
That'll work. And then I'll tell everybody next week. That'll be a lot of fun. I like the way that works. Hey, one ball bagel. Hey, she's out there with she's throwing those eggplants. She knows what that does. She knows what that does.
I'm back.
I'm gonna throw another one ball bagel because I just love that name, one ball bagel.
That'll be a lot of fun. I like the way that works.
I think this is where it starts.
Hey, one ball bagel.
Okay, so let me go back to the here. Control K. I'm gonna do a ripple delete to pull all that back. Now this is the one on the bottom. Let me is it totally covered by? It may totally be covered by his. Let me move SC up out of the way. And let me move this one ball bagel on down. Okay, and again. Okay, let me increase the size on it. Because this is like it was last time. I want to be able to read one ball bagel, see it there. Come up to Steve. I'm going to change that crop on the bottom of him again. Bring it up higher. So that way I can just keep all 3 on the screen at once. Select these 2 to bring them back in timeline. And now let's run this and see.
Hey, one ball bagel. Hey, she's out there with she's throwing those eggplants. She knows what that does. She knows what that does.
I'm back.
I know the eggplants. They have taken a time out here. Keith and Chief. Hey, one ball bagel.
Oh, it went a little bit long.
Here, no, the eggplants. They have taken a time out here.
Okay, I don't think I want that part. I just
she knows what that does.
I'm back.
Okay, to right there is where I want to end it. We grab them all. Control K. Grab all these on the end, delete. So now this thing is only, it's 8 seconds. I love the short ones, the 8 seconds. Good day, good day. Oh, I see people. I see some people I should be saying. Susanna, proud single mom. Peace and love, peace and love. Hope those kids are doing good. I'm going to say that. Hope those kids are doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. And thank you for the like. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. Camellia. Hey, good day. Good day. I hope it is. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I hope everybody's feeling good. I know they aren't. I know everybody isn't. That's too much to hope for, but I certainly don't hope anybody's having a bad day. I mean, what kind of jerk would I be if I did that? Okay, so this is another one ball. I've already got one called one ball. Let me look over here. So I'll call this one ball eggplant. That's what I'll call it. Reveal it in the project, rename it, shorts _ one ball eggplant. Put that there. One ball eggplant, choose export, everything's set up, export it, and this will end up being the 10th short that I've pulled from this thing. He sent me an image through email. Well, let me check my email. Oh, I love this. Why won't it come up? Why won't it come up? There we go. Now it's come up. Oh, I wanna show this. How do I do this? Da 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 da. Come back to StreamYard. Come over here. I did the wrong thing. Let me where's the graphic? I wanted to share this is a graphic. Is it even on the screen? It's not even on the screen, is it? Let me add it. Here we go. Here is the one ball bagel image. I'm gonna go large with it. You know, I could. Yeah, no. It's almost like extra work. If I put it in at some point in time, I guess it could work. I guess it could. Let me get back to where I'm sharing Premiere. There we go. Premiere Pro. Don't you know? Premiere Pro. I might. Let me see.
Hey, oh, one ball bagel. Hey, she's out there with she's throwing those eggplants. She knows what they.
See, it would cover us up. I don't know where to put it without covering it up because it still ends up looking so small on here. I mean, I appreciate the idea. Not at all wanting to make you feel as though I don't want you throwing all those ideas out, because I love ideas. Ideas are awesome. Oh, I already did this, didn't I? I got one ball and I got one ball eggplant. So I already had done that. Right click on one ball eggplant. Duplicates. Open up another one. And now I want to save it. Save it once again. Save it once again, yeah. Once again, yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Let me grab the 3 tracks that I have, extend them out, and let's see what the next spot that I want to pull for a short.
I know the eggplants. They have taken a time out. Keith and Chief, look at this. Oh, there's so much stuff. I mean, you smell that out in the chat, right? The amount of wheat. It's like Jesus. I mean, it's just
smells like a
Rodney
skunk. You know,
Rodney
like,
Lundgren is late. Sorry, he's late. Rodney, sorry he's late.
He's late. Everybody shame, point your finger.
I don't know, dude.
Shame.
He's late. Shame. I'm gonna point. Shame for being late. What are you late for, Rodney? What are you late? Is it the time of the month? You knocked up? Is that what's happening? You know that shit happens. I don't know.
Me.
I don't know.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
We fucked. Enough said. Oh yeah, that's hey, he's soft spoken.
He's soft spoken. I don't have to do the Rodney one. I don't have to do the problem with doing the we fucked enough said is, you know, it would have to have enough of a lead into where that's not the first 7 seconds. Otherwise, it gets flagged, and they say, "Hey, this will have to be adult," and they don't.
He's soft-spoken, you know. That's he doesn't kiss and tell, but he says she's got skills, because he's a man of class. Oh, speaking of class, I love Weed Live out there. Oh, peace and love. I love Weed Live. Everybody, the link to I Love Weed Live is in the video description. So make sure you get connected, because you know. They love Weed Live. I love Weed Live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of like that one, and I may just use that. Where was that?
Speaking of class, I love weed live.
Speaking of class, I love weed live. That's what I'll do with this one. Ripple delete.
Speaking of class, I love weed live out there. Oh, peace and love. I love weed live. Everybody, the link to I Love Weed Live is in the video description. So make sure you get connected because, they love weed live. I love weed live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you start talking about it. Yeah.
I don't know if I can get right there talking about it. Let's see how that sounds. This might be one of those spots where it doesn't sound good on when it loops, so I'm going to test it.
I love weed live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it. Speaking of class, I love weed live.
That actually worked. So I'm going to just actually... Yeah,
Speaking of class, I love weed live out there. Oh, peace and love. I love...
Let me check what this is.
I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back. Love Weed Live. Everybody, the link to I Love Weed Live is in the video description. So make sure you get connected because, they love weed live. I love weed live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it. Speaking of class, I love weed live out there. Oh, peace and love. I love weed live. Everybody, the link to I Love Weed Live is in the video description. So make sure you get connected because, they love weed live. I love weed live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it. Speaking of class, I love weed live out there. Oh, peace and love. I love weed live. Everybody, the link to I Love Weed Live is in the video description. So make sure you get connected because, they love weed live. I love weed live. It's a vicious circle if you start talking about it. Speaking of class, All
right, so this one I'm going to rename. I like where that was at. Reveal the sequence in the project. Shorts. 7 times as chop. Wait, what are we writing? What are we writing? Oh, connect with. Oh, okay. I love weed live. That's what I'm gonna name this. And export it. Everything is good. That's all set up. And this will now be the 11th short that I have pulled from it. So I've got all that set. And I am going to go ahead and hit the save here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will return. What does this say? What are you saying here, Ellie? That's well, that dog started barking. I muted my mic and I just let it run. That was me. That was on me. That's what that was. Everybody, I'm gonna take a break here from working. Get some other stuff taken care of. I want to make sure everybody knows, in case you didn't already, Sundays, LAPStick Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live animation and puppetry. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. I'm gonna get those additional 8 or 7 that I've made during this live, the 7 shorts that I have. I'm going to get those uploaded to YouTube. We'll see if they put those out. And I'll probably have another live later on this evening. Hope everybody out there is having a great one. Cheers, peace and love, Allie. And I will see you all on the flip side. Bye.